become what you think about all day long. You become what you think about most all day long. But the thoughts that count is the ones that's going on in the backdrop. For example, you listening to this video and you're hearing my voice, but underneath my voice, you listening to some music and instrumental. The thoughts that manifest in your life represents the thoughts that would be considered the instrumental from this recording. This is a profound understanding, because what you're consciously thinking about isn't as important as what's going on in the backdrop. So here's an exercise. I'm here to give y'all some game, right? It's the wild card. Listening to this will make you the wild card. Go about your regular day. Think about the stuff that you think about normally. And while you're doing all of your activities, just kind of think about the stuff that you want to materialize in your world. Just as a back thought, not as your focused thought. You know what? You say you're listening to this video. Listen to this video. Pay attention to this video. But in the back of your mind, be thinking about the thing that you want to happen to you. So let's just say you want to find a $100 bill on the floor today, right? While you're listening to this video, in the back of your mind, just think about finding a $100 bill on the floor. You know, just think about, just in the back of your mind, in the recesses of your mind, just think about that $100 bill. Find it on the floor. You know, you want to, whatever it is. I'm using a $100 bill because money is universal. Everybody wants to get money. Everybody wants to find money. Everybody wants easy money. So I could say, if you want to come in alignment with a specific person, when you're doing everything that you're doing, in the back of your mind, just be thinking about that. You're driving your car to and from work, in the back of your mind, just be thinking about the reality that you're trying to set up. I would say not necessarily the whole thing, not the end story, but just the next logical step that will get you to the next plateau of where you need to be. So of course you might want to be a billionaire or a millionaire or something like that. You might want to get $100,000 a month or 2 months, whatever. Yeah, that's cool. But think about the next logical step that will get you closer to your ultimate goal. But it's a step that you could realistically accomplish in a day. This is one of the keys. For this specific practice, yes, you want to have your long-term goal, and yes, you want to meditate on your long-term goal. Yes, you want to know that stuff, and yes, you want to map it. But for this specific practice, consider what is the thing today that could be done that will make you feel good and that will give you momentum for the long-term manifestation to eventually come about. And take it day by day. Take it day by day. You might want to get an extra $500 a day, because with that $500, you can take that, buy that, and you can flip that to $2,000. You know what I mean? And then when you get that $2,000, you can take $500 of that, flip that for another $2,000. And when you get that $2,000, you can take $1,000 of that and flip that for $4,000. But the first step in that transformation is the first $500. You could even say it's the first $100 to work towards that $500. But let's just say $500 for now. On the back of your mind, you should be thinking about that $500. When you're thinking about that, that might come in a form of you finding $100 on the floor. It's possible. I've found $100 on the floor before. It's happened to me. It could be somebody giving you $100. Stuff like that has happened to me. So I know it's possible. And then from there, you just consistently think of everything you need to think of to get that 500. And then when you get that 500, you already know what you can do with that 500 to make it 2,000. So when you get that 500, you can instantly do that process, get the product you would need or whatever you would need to flip to get to 2,000. And then at that point, your thought is just about flipping that thing that you're going to think about that you were trying to flip for 2,000. And then you just keep doing it, keep keeping that thought on the recesses of your mind until you're ready to flip for 4,000. Then keep that thought when you get to 4,000 until you're ready to flip that for 12. Then keep that thought until you're ready to flip that for 24. Then keep that thought until you're ready to flip that for 48. Keep that thought until you're ready to flip that for 96. Then keep that thought until you're ready to, you're going to be over 100,000 now. But you have to do it step by step because it's going to make it easier for you to process and easier for you to focus on. You almost shorten the time of manifestation. You shorten the time of observation. So it's like, you go in the gym. You have a goal of bench pressing 225 pounds. Some of you strong old fools already doing that. Well, it's light work, whatever, bro. But you have a goal of benching 225 pounds. Let's say right now you're only at 155. You only can bench 155. Even though you know your long-term goal is 225 pounds, putting that up for 5 reps. What should be on the back of your mind all day, every day, is adding 5 pounds to the bar. Once you get to 160, okay, I'm trying to add another 5 pounds to the bar. 165, I'm trying to add another 5 pounds to the bar. 170, etc. And eventually you're going to get up to 225. And now you can just keep on thinking about adding weight to the bar and just keep going. Now your goal can just be, I'm going to keep adding weight to the bar. I'm going to keep adding weight to the bar. I'm going to keep adding weight to the bar. You might be able to surpass any goal that you can set for yourself long term if you just keep the goal on that consistent gain, the consistent increase. Try and get $200 a day. Okay, I want to add weight to the bar, and tomorrow I want it to be 300. I'm going to add weight to the bar, the next day 400. Or not even this day, the next step. After I get my 200, now I'm focused on 3. After I get my 3, now I'm focused on 4. After I get my 4, 5, 6. You compound that. Allow your manifestation and your visualization to compound. This is a key, and this is perhaps probably the most important video for manifestation that you're going to ever listen to, because this is the true key to how to do it. It's the wild card.